I'm Shaanne, and this is Shaanne Unfiltered. I know. We're gonna be unapologetically honest. We're gonna speak our minds. We're gonna say whatever comes to our mind. We're going to, that's what Shaanne Unfiltered is, for you to speak your mind. Like, if I don't like it, say it. It don't matter. It don't matter. We are not sugarcoating nothing. We are not here to mask any feelings. Let that shit out. Let it go. Me personally, I'm tired of holding shit in. Like, I'm tired of stuff happening to me, and I'll be like, yo, let me just, I'm not tucking it. Like, no, we out with it. We out. We out. We outside with it. We outside with it. What happened? Because it's freedom of speech. Like, why are we biting our tongues? We don't gotta bite our tongues for nobody. I'm not biting my tongue for nobody no more. I don't know about you, but I'm not biting my tongue no more. Because I feel like I almost bit my tongue off. Yeah, I feel like I almost bit my tongue off. And I need my tongue to talk. And I'm going to talk. So today, let's talk about family. You love them. You hate them. You love to hate them. You love them from a distance. All the good stuff, all the bad stuff is family. But sometimes you really got to stand on business. Like, I don't know how close anybody is with anybody. All I can do is talk about my family. And, I love my family. If you don't know, I'm adopted. I was adopted at birth. My mother said, here, yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah, handing me off. But it's okay, because I still love her too. I still love my mother. I still love my real mother. But I was adopted, and I was raised by two amazing people. Listen to me. Two amazing people. Like, let me say it one more time. Two amazing people. Like, I love my mom and dad. Like, Faith and Sonny, I love y'all. I miss y'all. Like, and I need y'all here. But honestly, I don't think y'all even want to be here. Like, if I could be with y'all, like, I want to come over. I want to come over for a little while, and then maybe I might spin back. But right now, I want to come over. It's not popping down. Like, Donald Trump is the president. Yeah, Donald Trump is the president. Yeah. But yeah, back to my family. My parents was great. I grew up in Elmont. Then we moved to North Carolina. North Carolina is definitely a different environment. It's different people, different air. Like, everything is different. I don't think I liked it when I first moved out there, but eventually it grew on me because I miss my family in New York. Like, I miss my cousins and stuff in New York. I remember telling my mom that I wanted to stay in New York, and she got tight. She said, come get your stuff and stay. And I was like, oh, hold on. Because I still want my mother, so let me go. I'm going to go be with my mother. But I did miss New York. But I still went to North Carolina, and I met amazing people. I met my best friend to this day. She's still my best friend. And honestly, yeah, she's my best friend. And she don't got a choice. Like, I don't think she has an option, Mariah. She don't have an option. That's my best friend, like, in the world. Like, if I had to choose any bitch, I'm choosing her. And I hope vice versa. How they do that thing? And you feel me? Like, nah. I met her in 7th grade. Was it 7th grade? I think it was 7th grade we met. And we've been friends ever since. We had a friend, it used to be me, her, and Megan. We had this Caucasian friend. Her name was Megan. I'm not sure where Megan is at today. Shout out to you, Megan. Because Megan was lit. Like, word. Megan was lit. I don't think about it. Megan was lit. And other people, like other friends and stuff. I'm trying to think of anybody else that I could possibly, like, no one is coming to mind. But yeah, I made friends. I wasn't in no debate club. I was not in any basketball or cheerleading. That wasn't me. Like, I went to school and I went home. Yeah. Went home. I did eventually start smoking weed. I'm trying to figure out where was I at when who was it that I can't really remember who, but I do know that like we moved to North Carolina and we had this big house, and I'll never forget, we lived on Plateau Lane, and my cousin, it's so weird because the way that the family is set up, I'm the baby of the adopted, and then it's another, my mother had another daughter, so the persons, I'm scared to say people's names because can they sue me? This is my first episode, and the last thing I want to do is go to the mail and it's yo. But anyways, I used to steal, she's really my niece, but I call her my cousin. I used to take her cigarettes. At first it started with cigarettes, like I was stealing her cigarettes. I was a bum. I was really a bum. That's some bum ass shit. I was stealing her cigarettes, and I don't know if I didn't think it had a scent or what, but yeah. So if you ever thought like, yo, am I short? Yeah, you were short, because I was taking them, and I'm sorry, but that was my first, when I was like, oh, I think I might have found my, because I'm not a drinker. I've never been a drinker. So I started smoking cigarettes. And then eventually it was to where, like, she was older than me, so she could buy, like, alcohol and stuff. So she used to have alcohol and hide it. She used to hide it. And she's gonna, if she tunes into this and she sends me a message or anything, I love you. I swear to God, I love you. Like, you really she's really like a sister. But she used to hide it under the mattress. And I used to go under the mattress and I used to take sips of it. Like, I don't think I ever don't get me to, like, I wasn't getting twisted to where I'm like drunk. I was just tasting it and I would get like a little, like a little buzz. But yeah, that's how it started. And then I think my brother had caught me smoking a cigarette one time. And that's all she wrote. Like, yeah, I'm smoking cigarettes. I think I probably was like, let's say like 15, 16, I don't know. No, I'm lying. I was like 13. I'm lying. I was like 13. But yeah, I was smoking cigarettes, and then eventually it turned into marijuana. Now, I did not just say like, yo, I'm about to smoke some weed, It wasn't that. It was more so, I feel like it was to help me mask my feelings, because I love my family to death. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like they don't fuck with me, and it's okay. They don't gotta fuck with me, because I still fuck with them. Like, if they called me and they needed me, I would go. Yeah, I would go. But I'm not, the older that I've gotten, I'm not pressed for that type of, like, like, I don't care to be included. Like, I used to be a kid, like, I grew out of it. So my family just, yeah, the fact that I just lost train of thought talking about that just got me tight. It just got me tight. But yeah, moving forward, I started smoking weed. I didn't start smoking weed because I wanted to. I started smoking weed because I needed something to mask my feelings. I need something to make me feel like, you know what? And I think that's when I started getting into the habits of laughing about things. Like, I can laugh about anything, any type of trauma, any type of, I'm going to find a humor. Like, if you sit next to me at church, you're going to laugh. If you sit next to me at a funeral, you're going to laugh. If you sit next to me at a Trump rally, you're going to laugh. Like, we got to find a giggle somewhere in the middle. We're going to find a giggle in the middle. Okay? We're going to find a giggle. And I think that it's not, let me be serious. I don't think that is healthy, but I feel like it's became what's healthy for me, because I can't be out here crashing out. Just think about it. Me in jail. Exactly. It's not gonna work. I heard everybody saying, nah, yeah, no. Do you know what they would do to somebody like me in jail? Yeah, they're gonna do it too. They're gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it. If they tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. Like what you said? Is this good enough, or do I gotta go back? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I don't need to be in that predicament, So, and even furthermore, like, I have 2 kids and they need their mother. Like, what am I gonna do behind bars for my kids? Don't be that girl. So the older that I've gotten, I've learned that this is what's best for me. Like, you know, like, it's what's best for me, because it's better than crashing out, calling somebody, you just look at you, tall, slinky, slim Jims, you know, it's just, the insults is not needed, you know. I don't want to be the person that's always the insult, but I don't mind being the person to always making someone laugh. Seriously. But this year, I said that mental health is something that people really need to take serious, because people can really tend to, like, lose their minds and crash out and go crazy, and next thing you know, you're standing on the top of the Empire building. Like, how did you get up there? Like, how did you get up there? Like, did you black out and just, like, did you teleport up? Like, how did you, you know? And I don't feel like anybody should ever be in that. I feel bad for people that actually get there to where they feel like the best answer is to inflict danger, harm, anything to themselves, because it's not the answer. I promise you, it is not the answer. I promise you that it's just a feeling that you just have to find something to subside it, whether it's playing music, whether it's writing, whether it's painting. You know, you could buy the little Lego things and the little pieces. That shit takes time. Some people is really, you never know you don't know what your ick is. You know, you got to find an ick and you got to go after it. You got to have positive mind. I feel like you got to have positive people around you. Read your Bible. Something that I'm going to start doing, because I did start, but I did stop. Read your Bible, like, pray, and most of all, like, speak up for yourself. Like, start speaking up, start saying what's on your mind. You know, if it's your feelings matter, you're somebody who matter. Like, don't let anyone make you feel less than. And trust me, I need to take my own advice, and I'm gonna take it. I've been taking it. 2025 has shown me that everything's gonna be okay. Like, don't stress nothing, because it's not worth the gray hair. It's not worth the mustache. Like, y'all think y'all just be getting gray hair? No, stress will make you have a whole one eyebrow mustache. You feel me? Like, stress can also make you have alopecia, to where you be losing hair. Like, you don't want to be that, you know. And I don't think it's healthy for anybody to be that. So yeah, so moving forward, I started smoking weed. I did do therapy. Me and my therapist, I want to say, why am I out of breath? I want to say I went through like maybe 3 therapists, maybe. They was not giving. Like, the only therapist that I wish, from the time frame from me having therapy and a mentor and all that shit, I wish that I could see Miss Amy. I wonder where Amy is at, because Amy was lit. Like, the case manager, Amy, lit. If I could find Regina, that was my mentor, she probably would faint seeing me now. Like, girl, that's you. Like, like, for real. If I could see, who else was it? Melissa, my therapist. That was my last therapist. She was mad cool. Like, she had she was a white lady, a skinny white lady with her hair. She had like a short hair. She was lit. She was really lit. I hope that everyone is doing well and having a good life and prosperity. And if you had kids, I hope your kids are growing healthy and strong. I hope that you're healthy and strong. But yeah, so much to say that this podcast is just a space for a safe haven, whatever it is that you want to call it. It's a safe place for you to speak your mind and say, like, whatever it is that you're feeling. I feel like I'm jumping topics, so let's get back into it. I lied. I just told a whole lie. I did not graduate. I dropped out of school in 9th grade when my mom was in a car accident, and it fucked her leg up. Literally fucked her leg up. And I eventually dropped out of school. I got a job. I worked that job for like a couple days. I worked that job for a couple days. I was there for a couple days at Dunkin' Donuts, and I quit. I did quit because one of the Spanish guys called me a punta. He thought I didn't know what that meant. I wanted all the smoke. Like, I wanted the smoke coming from the bagels, buns, donuts. I wanted everything. I wanted to smoke from the coffee machine, all that. Like, I wanted any type of smoke that anybody had, I was giving it. But I walked up out of there because I crashed out. Like, what the fuck is he talking about, bitch? Like, what he calling me a bitch for? Like, why I gotta be a bitch? Why I gotta be a bitch for? Like, you a bitch. Your mother. Like, what the hell? So then I did that. I came back to New York. I moved back to New York. It didn't work. Moved back. I called my mom, like, I want to come home. I want to come home. She's like, girl, come, bring your dumb ass home. Like, girl, what? Come home then, stupid. Like, went home, met my kid's father. Okay, I feel like we going through these years, you know, we just going right through them. But fast forward, I met my baby father. Yeah, met him. Had a baby. Then I had a baby. He cheated on me. My mom got sick. My mom ended up passing away whilst he cheated on me. He cheated on me, right? I took him back. Mind you, we had the baby. My mom knows this baby. My mom gets sick. My mom in a hospital. I get pregnant again by him. Then my mom passes away. She left me when I was 6 months pregnant. Yo, she gotta come catch that fade. Like, we can't even talk. Like, come down here so we can talk about it. Cause I needed her. I needed her real bad. You hear me? Real bad. And that's when my whole life did the whole back handspring somersault cartwheel into a round off. Yeah. That's when I started realizing, like, yo, life is lifing. You thought you had, oh yeah. Try living without your mom. And I know I'm not the only one that lost my mom, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that lost my mom at a young age. But at the time that I did lose my mom, I needed my mom the most. Do you hear me? And I had nobody else. I didn't have nobody else. Nobody. I did have family, you know, whatever. But whatever. My mom passes when I'm 6 months pregnant. We bury her. Now my dad pulls a fast one. He want to talk about he getting sick. Are you kidding me? What? He ended up leaving North Carolina to go to New York, right? Mind you, I'm 6 months pregnant. So I'm like, you know what? Before I have the baby, let me go see my father, spend some time with my father, whatever, you know. I come up to New York, visiting my dad. At that time, I was 8 months at that time. I was 8 months and I got cleared from the doctor because I was high risk. I got cleared from the doctor and I told her I want to go see my dad before I have the baby. Whatever. Bitch. I came to New York on vacation and went into labor. Yo. Where's Kaylin? Like, where's KK? I need Kaylin. My second daughter, she came early. You hear me? She come early and she has the nerve to have to go in the incubator? Girl, you stressing me out. So now I'm visiting my dad. I go into labor. I gotta leave my baby at the hospital in this literally like a box like this, where I gotta put my 2 hands in just to touch. I gotta touch with mine, you know? Like, I literally wanted to take her out the hole like I'm taking my baby home. But no. I went into labor, had my baby. She was in the incubator for, I want to say like 2 weeks. She was in there for a minute. I was calling every day. They was like, Mom, the baby's fine, whatever. Dad's there, or whatever. Fast forward. You thought my baby father came and picked me up. You would think that my baby father even came up there to see. Let me not talk too much because I don't want to, I don't got time for that. But yeah, so I had my baby. And then my baby father's father came to bring me and the girls home. Mind you, I went on vacation with Kamora and Kaylin. No, it was just me and Kamora, me, my belly, and Kamora. Coming back, it was me, a whole newborn. I had to buy a bassinet. I had to buy a stroller and car seat. Yo, yeah, like, we was in New York, like, what? Like, I don't even, this is not my, Go back to North Carolina. A couple months go by, my dad ends up moving back to North Carolina. So now he's in North Carolina. I ended up leaving my baby father, and I moved in with my sister where my father was staying. And I was helping, well, I was taking care of my dad. Rest in peace. Yeah, I was taking care of my dad. He had Alzheimer's. I think one day he said, and I could be wrong, they're gonna see this and talk shit, but I think one day my sister had came to her banister, and he was in the kitchen, and he didn't realize who she was, and I think he asked her like, who are you, type shit, and my sister was like, what, boy, like, yeah, now we gotta see what's your problem, because what you talking about, who am I? you in my shit. Nah, I'm weak. But yeah, she got my dad the assistance that he needed. I was there to assist in whatever that he did need until they called him home. Like, that's another one. Like, come here. I'm sorry. I definitely went crazy just now. Like, you cannot. And I'm here telling y'all that I'm working on myself, and I have worked on myself. I promise that I have. It's just that sometimes I tend to crash out. But yeah, my father, he got to come down here and see me too, because who told you to leave so soon, so sporadically? Like, I was making you tea. I was going to make you some tea, and I came back and you was done with me. Like, I think he just didn't want me to see him take his last breath or whatever. But yeah, I miss my dad. I miss my dad for real. My dad passed away. And then, yeah, my dad passed away. I came back to New York. I came back to New York again. And here I am, like, in the flesh. I'm starting a podcast. I want to talk about things. Let's talk about things. Let's bring things up. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. Let's talk about the ugly. Like, just talk about it. Talk about it. Because I feel like if you talk about it, that'll push you to do something about it. Because if you keep everything suppressed, you're just tucking in your head and you're like, oh, I don't want nobody to see. I don't want nobody to see. Show that shit. Show it. Fuck these people. Show that shit. Say what's on your mind. Tell them how you feel. If somebody got something and they tell them. If somebody hurt your feelings, you tell them. If somebody's breath stink, tell that bitch your breath stink. You feel me? Like, take lead. Take lead in everything. No, but for real, I feel like everyone should have a positive mindset. Open space to speak about how you feel. That was just a little bit about me. That's not even half of. I got stories, trust me. And this is just episode 1. And I'm hoping to have more episodes to come. Moving forward next week, the topics are always going to vary. I'm going to get into it to where I can have like 2 bowls or whatever, and we're going to do one of these, and I'm going to pick a name, and I'm going to pick a topic, and that person will be here to talk about this topic with me together. And I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to engage. I want you guys to like it. I need you guys to share it. Talk to me. I'm going to talk back. And then my stomach going to growl. Like, I know I didn't eat yet. My mom brought it for you too. Anyways, I'm Shaanne. This is Shaanne Unfiltered. And we are out of here. See you guys next week. Same time, same place. The places might be different. Next week I might be in a house. This week I'm in a car because I'm outside with it. Like I said, that I'm committed to this and I'm doing this. So this is what I'm doing. Period. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will guide. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Be there, be square, tell a friend to come log in and get it in. right off the dome. Like, it just comes to me. Like, everybody stay blessed and beautiful. Until next time. I'm Shaanne, and this is Shaanne Unfiltered.